Now, I know that in September, E is doing a profile on your celebrity profile, and for everybody, you are the first soap star to have the celebrity profile. So that's pretty interesting, and you have lived quite the interesting life.
Yeah, I think, you know, part of the thing about what my career has been about is that it kind of expanded outside of just being an actress on television to being someone who stood up for what she believed in, and she went through a court battle, and then she keeps having babies and all that stuff. And also, you know, I think I've had a lot of trials and whatnot in my life that a lot of people can relate to. Almost had a, you know, major family disaster where I got a divorce, and we worked it out. And I think I have a lot to say on giving, you know, women in particular, but people encouragement that, you know, life happens and you go on.
So when women read this book, or anybody in the entertainment industry, or women who are pregnant read this book, will there be lessons to be learned in this book? If you read this book, is that what they'll come away with?
I think they'll come away with a lot of hope that no matter what struggle they're going through, that they can get out of it, that they're going to be okay, that, you know, life isn't over, you know, because you know, had a problem drinking and fighting with your husband, and it doesn't seem like it's going to end. And so I talk about, like, ways to get past those things and how I lived through it. And my kids were being really naughty at one point, and, you know, some of the things that I dealt with as a mom and a, you know, a family. And it's a family book too. It's about, you know, how just trying to make, you know, all the juggling act that we have to do today.
But you must be so proud now at how she went through all of this and where she is now, and how she survived that, and she's a true survivor.
Yeah, well, that's what I talk about too, is that she taught me a lot. She taught me a lot about life and how, you know, we take every day for granted often, you know, especially when it's a bad day. We wish that day hadn't happened, when in reality every day that we have is a gift. And so I talk too about how she has just surprised me. She would be laying in the bed, you know, having chemo or whatnot, and we thought it was a horrible thing, and, you know, we were anticipating all the bad stuff that goes with it, but she didn't know any different. So she was really an encouraging light to my husband and I.
Let's talk about Bold and Beautiful for a minute. Taylor, of course, the beautiful psychiatrist. Is she going to figure out that this woman is pregnant, Morgan is pregnant with Ridge's child?
I just wish Taylor would get a clue, period.
I do too. She needs to get a clue.
I wish her, you know, psychiatric expertise would kick in already. I mean, she's retarded.
We need to know where she went to school for her degree is what I'm trying to figure out.
I don't know. I think she got her degree out of a Cracker Jack box or something, because I'm telling, I keep saying to the producer and the directors, you know, she is a psychiatrist, you know, don't you think she has maybe like a clue? And they're going, no, she's so sweet and so funny, and she's just so nice. She doesn't get it. Okay.
So would you like to see her find out and, like, punch her?
Oh, no, I'd like to see Taylor figure it out and then manipulate her. That's what I would like to see.
And I know you must talk about the marriage in the book to Michael. I know there's been the ups and downs of that marriage. And both of you as soap actors and the life that is that still difficult?
You know, we were just talking about the fact that we kind of fell into our own niche of accepting what each other does for a living. But when we were first engaged or whatever, everything was really intense, because I don't care what actors tell you, and you can watch every interview on this .com thing, and you'll see that, you know, I'm telling you, if actors tell you that they don't get jealous when they see their spouse kiss someone else, it's a lie. It's a lie. And, you know, my husband and I, especially because it was still young and, you know, in our marriage and whatnot, we used to have these, like, major fights about it. Major fights.
But you were both leading man and leading lady, and you were thrust into these storylines.
Yeah, so, you know, it was, and it didn't help because he didn't want to upset me, so he would lie to me about the scenes, or he tried to keep me from watching the scenes.
But you'd watch?
Made it even worse. Yeah, I knew he was trying to keep me from watching the show. He'd say, let's go to lunch at 12. Okay, let's go, honey. Come on. No, let's see your work. No, we got reservations. I'm going, something's up. We're watching the show. So, you know, it would start these fights. And we have come into our own a lot, you know, over the last, you know, 6 years especially. We've grown up a lot. But still, you know, Michael will come up to the set and go, hey, Ron, you and Sherry still together? Good.
That's a good way.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, he's just glad that there's a girl interfering in the storyline instead of a guy.